Kristen with Nerdette's Newsstand, and today I want to talk a little bit about Marvel's Heroes Reborn. Now, I know I do not normally cover Marvel in a great deal on this channel. I reviewed a few books, I've taken a look at a couple things, but for the most part, I stay away from Marvel. I have since the early 2000s, simply because it got really, really bad, and then it got worse with All New, All Different. And it just seems like it hasn't ever really recovered since that point. I also find the characters a lot less interesting, especially dependent upon who is writing them. And the writer in this case is somebody I don't find very interesting. I know some people do like Jason Aaron. I don't think there's a huge excitement when it comes to his Avengers run right now, and I don't think that the majority of people would disagree with me and say that his run on Thor was fantastic. I do know there are people that like it, so I don't want to negate that at all or make anyone feel bad for what they like, but it's just not my personal taste. Now, I can pick up something like Dan Slott She-Hulk and absolutely enjoy it, but unfortunately, we're not getting Dan Slott style She-Hulk here, or old Dan Slott, because newer isn't near as well, but we're getting Heroes Reborn by Jason Aaron. And I want to go through the trailer a little bit and show you a couple pictures, but this has been done before, right? This was done when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and ever since then, it kind of seemed like it wasn't that successful. There was some ridiculous drawings by Rob Liefeld. There was some bad art and some bad storylines and some drama with Image Comics, but at the end of the day, it was successful for one reason. You wanted your old superheroes back. You wanted the normal line back. And if that's all it did was bring that excitement back to a normalcy, I guess I could call that a success. But will this be? Will anyone care what this is? I searched through the comments, and it doesn't seem like there's a massive amount of excitement around this, but maybe it's somewhere I could jump into. Probably not, because we're going to just absolutely make fun of this. And I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's just do that. If you are new to the channel, though, make sure you hit subscribe. I am trying to hit that 20K mark. Hit the button. You know you want to. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of this trailer, what you think of the concept. If it's something you'll be purchasing, or if it's just another event that you'll stay away from. I have no idea who that was on the bike, but it looks like Jason Todd. It really does. So, re-elect Coulson. It seems like Blade's the only one that's not touched by whatever is going on here.
2 weeks ago, I woke up in a world where no one's ever heard of the Avengers. Where it's like...
That would be weird. And I'm not talking about just in comic book. I'm talking about in the real world. Cinema has been changed forever because of superheroes. It would be very weird to think of like how my life would be without superheroes. That's kind of pathetic. We're going to keep moving.
Like we never existed. Where Captain America died in World War II. Where Tony Stark never got trapped in a cave. Where Carol Danvers never became a captain.
I mean... And nothing of value was lost.
Never lifted the hammer. But the craziest part of all this is that even without the Avengers,
we're gonna take a look at a few pictures afterward. But I literally laughed out loud when I seen this concept. I'm sorry, this isn't good. You're not being creative by mashing these guys up. A Doctor Doom absolute mess, juggernaut mess here is just. Why? Who asked for this? Who the fuck asked for this? Alright.
This Earth still has its mightiest heroes.
It's Boy Wonder. Is that Dr. Spectrum? I was joking when I said it's Boy Wonder. Obviously, I know they are trying to bring in the Squadron Supreme, but People that don't know that are going to look at this, and from this point on the trailer, are going to look and go, why is Marvel ripping off the Justice League? Like, in every way, shape, and form, why are they doing it? Not knowing who the Squadron Supreme is. And it could be at the end of the day that they're trying to bring in the Squadron so they can make it more popular in the comics, so they can make it into the MCU, so they maybe they just ran out of ideas. Like, okay. I just can't with this one. What the fuck were they thinking? Thanos is a vampire with really pretty eyebrows. Like, and they're rings now instead. I'm assuming that has something to do with Mandarin, but I wonder if that's his engagement ring. Like, come on. He's a motherfucking vampire. Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm going to try. Oh, here's Wonder Woman. Yeah. If you don't know who the Squadron is, this is motherfucking Wonder Woman. Obviously, it's Power Princess. But I'm telling you, the people you're trying to get into comic books now, and that's what, that Marvel does by diversifying and making things bigger, and it won't know who this is. So Marvel Wonder Woman here. I mean, obviously that's Batman. I didn't get it at a very good angle there, but obviously that's Batman and not Nighthawk, because this is a motherfucking bat symbol. Yes, it is. I actually kind of think that looks badass. I'm not gonna lie, it's like Punisher symbiote, right? Punisher Venom, and Batman again, yeah. But and Jason Todd's right here. Mm-hmm. And the Red Hood game, and like I really do think that looks cool. Obviously I know who these characters are. I just think it's hilarious because unless you're a longtime comic fans, they're not gonna know. They're not. Like, come on, tell me that's not the Holy Trinity. I fucking love it. Though, this is kind of cool, but obviously, Squadron Supreme was actually really good in its original line away from everything else. And I don't want to deter from that because it is. Squadron Supreme's great. I just don't like it mixed. I guess maybe that's just me, but we see, what is this? Enchantress, maybe? And Wanda, right? I'm assuming. I don't know who else it would be. All right, see, I have a couple of these pictures that goes way entirely too fast. All right. Okay. See how fast that motherfucker goes? Like, this does look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's cool. I was wondering what they were gonna do with the Punisher now that, people were outraged over absolutely nothing. Here's Wonder Woman. Na 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 Wonder Woman. Like, I hate to keep dogging on this, but this is terrible. This is a terrible concept. It just really isn't. I get Hyperion is a decent character, but he's just... Alright, we're gonna keep moving. The art's so lackluster. I'm not super impressed, like, at all. This, to me, looks... let's be real. A lot of, like... We literally have Etrigan right here. Like, it literally, Clarion, the Witch Boy. It looks to me. And I understand. I get what you're going to say in the comments. I know. I've read the Squadron Supreme. I like them. I did quite a bit of a video on them when I talked about politics. But to me, a normal person coming into this is going to look at this as, wow, it's bad. You've got concepts taken straight from DC over and over again. We got Maxwell Lord, I'm Mephisto, or however you say his name. But like even here, the green ring, that he has, the green power ring that he has on his finger literally like makes a hand over. Okay, all right, whatever.
A few moments later.
All right, we're gonna switch over and take a look at some of the stills just because there was so much going on in that trailer, and like it or not, this is coming to the Marvel line after the new Clone Saga, I think. Isn't Miles Morales getting a new clone story? I'm not sure exactly. I don't cover the character because as much as people really do like him when he was first introduced, he very much so seemed to me like a Peter Parker 2.0. And then eventually it got better, but it just kind of went sour to me. So they're going to talk a little bit about the old stuff with Jim Lee in the Wildstorm universe and Rob Liefeld. But let's take a look at some of these stills. I mean, okay, so Reed Richards and Grimm. Okay, all right. I mean, we definitely have to have a vampire Thanos. Like, why? Why is this a thing? All right. You can see the rings better at least. I actually think this is pretty. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's pretty. But I guess we'll have to see more of it. Okay, Coulson is going to run for president because that's so what he would do. I actually I don't care. I seen this in the trailer, and it only showed to about right here, so I thought this was like a foot face guy. But apparently it's a massive dinosaur. But I thought so this obviously isn't Bruce Banner, right? So this is going to be somebody else because the Avengers didn't exist. Cool. No. I think this is the worst. This is the worst design thus far. I actually think that's a terrible design. I don't think those two characters ever mashed together look right. Like, if we got, it would be cool though, wasn't it? The Amalgamon, whatever it's called, right after this. So, I mean, that could lead to some cool things. And Donny Cates has hinted at stuff before, even though he's leaving Venom. But, I mean, okay. We have Dr. Light. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious after how much I made fun of them for looking like DC. We have Dr. Light. Yeah, female Dr. Light. Hishikoto. That's not how you say her name, I promise. But we have... I'm assuming this is a version of Red Guardian, but it definitely just looks like Canada Man. All right, I guess so. This actually, I really like. I mean, this Wolverine looks kind of cool. It looks like if this were a toy, a little action figure. That's where you put his arms at. I guess so. I don't know. It's Wolverine with disposable arms. And Jimmy Olsen. We have Jimmy Olsen. Okay, Daily Bugle. I'm assuming this is Peter Parker, so he's not Spider-Man. Oh, this feels like all new, all different, all over again. That's just their press statement, whatever. Yeah, I will check it out. I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it a chance. I think the art's by Ed McGuinness. I'll check it out. Am I super interested? Does it make me excited? No. But not a whole lot Marvel does. Just to preface that sentence, Ken makes me excited. Their characters are so bland to me comparatively to what I'm used to reading, right? And there was a long time where all I read was X-Men. There was a long time where I was obsessed with mutants. And they absolutely took my readership and turned me into a DC fan. And that's pretty sad that a company can do that. And they're not making me want to come back. So, I don't know. Let me know, of course, what you guys think about all of this. Whether you think Squadron Supreme has a chance of being popular. Or if you think, like I do, most people are going to look at it and go, Batman. Wonder Woman. Oh, that's your version of Superman. Yeah, because that's what I think. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon and subscribe stars. You guys literally make this channel possible. Huge thank you to Cage the Mick, Robert Mick Twiz, Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris Z, David L, David Rafford, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Mighty Balls, Mike Buckner, Maizen Barbosa, Ruskart, Ryan Decker, Robert Hoffman, and Doc Holliday. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget on the way out to like as always if you enjoy the content and hit subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.